guys, it's Kira and welcome back to my channel. So today is Friday the 16th of October and I actually started my psychiatry rotation at the beginning of this week, which I thought would be fun to document just because it's going to be a lot more ward-based. There's a lot more patient contact, taking histories, practicing examinations, that kind of thing. If you saw my previous vlogs from this term, I've been on my neuro rotation for like the past month or so, and it was a lot more teaching based online and theory based kind of learning. So I'm excited for a different kind of like more practical way of learning, and obviously a lot more patient contact and time in the hospital. So today I'm supposed to be on the mental health unit admissions ward this morning. Probably going to go in for about 10ish because every time I get there at 9 there's nothing to do and no one really around for me to ask, so I'm going to go in a little bit late. But I did get up at like 8ish, it's like 8:30 now, because I thought I would just get a little bit of work done in terms of like the theory. I haven't written really any psychiatry notes yet, so throughout this next 4 weeks I'm going to be writing up notes and flashcards, as well as obviously going to placement and learning while I'm doing it kind of thing. So I figured I would spend a couple of hours just writing some notes before I actually go in, and then this afternoon they've organised a kind of like ISKI practice session, and also like if we have any cases we want to present, if we met any interesting patients, then that's our opportunity to do that, because we'll be with a consultant so we can present and discuss, and then I think they're happy to sign us off on those kind of things as well. So it's really nice that they're organising these things. They're trying to do it so that they have one of those kind of sessions every week, which is really nice. So for my neuro rotation I was in Cardiff, as you probably know, but for psych I'm actually in kind of like Merthyr area. I'm in the Royal Glamorgan Hospital, so it's very different. I haven't been there before this term and I really like it so far. Everybody is really nice there, and like I said, they're really organised. I really like the fact that they're planning these sorts of ISKI prep sessions, because this year is when I have my final ISKI exam thing, which I have to pass obviously to become a doctor. So it's really nice that they're prioritising like making sure we know how to do psych histories and mental state examinations and all that kind of stuff, and getting regular practice will be really good. So yeah, that is a rundown for today, and then hopefully I'll get back in time to go to the gym, which I've booked for 6 p.m. And other than that, yeah, I just plan on having a very nice, productive Friday, so that going into the weekend I can be a little bit more chill and enjoy it a little bit more. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's just get started. I'm going to, like I said, start off with my psych notes, and I do get a fair few questions on how I write notes, so I figured I would just go over it now. It's very, very simple, but basically I'm going to show you everything I do. So when it comes to writing notes in medicine, I love the Oxford Handbook series. You may have seen me use this one before. This is the clinical medicine one, and it basically just has all the foundations and basics of medicine that you need to know. But obviously psychiatry is a little bit more of a specialty subject, so it's not actually included in the general clinical medicine one. So I just went to the library and took this out. They've got like Oxford handbooks for cardiology, rheumatology, dermatology. They've got loads, and they've literally just got everything summarized that you need to know. So like causes, symptoms, investigations, prognosis, management, everything you need to know about all of the diseases that you need to know. So I rented that for the next month, and then I went on the Cardiff intranet, and they've got like a list of learning objectives for each block, and obviously I'm on my psych block, so I wrote down all of the pathologies and disorders that they want us to know specifically for our exams. So I'm basically just going to go through this list, writing notes on all of these using this book. So this is what my notes are looking like at the moment. I just use Microsoft Word. I always put a border there because I think it's aesthetically pleasing, and I've just started off with some physiology. So we've got like the synthesis of adrenaline, the synthesis of serotonin, and then we've just got kind of like the dopamine and serotonin pathways, because those are a big thing in mental health and psychiatric disorders. And then I went into a little bit of the embryology and formation of the brain, because this is all stuff that we covered in second year, so it was kind of like revision for me, and I wanted to include it in the notes just in case I needed to know it. And then I just went into the areas of the cortex and brain that like we need to know about and their functions and all that stuff. So now I'm going to start on the actual pathologies. I'm going to start with depression. I've already got a little bit here, but I want to condense it and obviously just kind of summarize it, make sure I've got all of the key points that I need to know. And yeah, that is literally how I write my notes, just what works for me. So once I've written out all of my notes, I then go through and make flashcards, which you might have seen in my vlogs. So I just got these flashcards literally from Asda. And so here you can see all of my sections I've got at the moment. I've got antidotes, cardio, resp. This one is neurology, which I haven't labelled yet, but I've got loads on neurology. So throughout the next month I want to finish these psych notes, and then I also want to write my flashcards on all of the pathologies. So yeah, that's a basic rundown of everything I do in terms of notes and revision, but yeah, I'm going to get started on that now. So I actually got a fair amount of notes done. I wrote up everything on depression, all the anxiety disorders and all of the personality disorders, which was a lot. It took me so long, but now I'm finally ready in my scrubs and I'm gonna head to the hospital. Okay, so it's like 5:30 now and I got back from the hospital about 45 minutes ago. The ISKI prep session was so helpful. There were 4 medical students there and we basically all just took it in turns to either be the patient or the doctor, and we kind of like role played with hypothetical scenarios and basically just took histories off each other, and it was really, really interesting and good practice. There was one scenario where you had to basically explain to the patient about antidepressant therapy and medication and all of your options in terms of treatment of depression. There was another one that was assessing suicide risk, which was quite a difficult one. But yeah, it was really, really helpful. So I'm excited that we do that every week because I feel like I'll be so good at psychiatric histories by the end of this month. But yeah, like I said, now it's like 5:30. I've got the gym booked for 6. I feel like I'm going to walk there because it's really nice outside and I haven't really been moving that much today. I've basically just been writing notes and on placement. But yeah, I'm gonna head off in a minute. The last 45 minutes all I've been doing is writing more notes. So I finished kind of writing up about the symptoms and the treatment of bipolar affective disorder. I always used to get really confused about bipolar affective disorder because basically there are 2 types and the way you distinguish between them is one has mania and the other one has hypomania, and the way you distinguish between those is one has psychotic symptoms and the other one doesn't. It's complicated, so it was nice just spending like 45 minutes going through that. I really do understand it now and hopefully that'll stick in my brain because I wrote it all down. But yeah, that was really helpful and I feel like I've done so many notes today. I made such good headway and I've been so productive. So I'm gonna walk to the gym now, and then afterwards I think actually our whole house are gonna do like a little games and drinks night type thing because it's Friday night and obviously with everything going on it's not like we can go anywhere. So just within our household we're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight and chill out and have a couple of drinks, which I'm so excited about because I feel like when you're being really productive and working really hard and obviously going actually into placement and into the hospital, you don't really actually see that many people. I see the same people every day and they're like the 3 or 4 people that are on the same placement as me. It's nice to actually be able to be social. Obviously it's a lot harder with people that don't live in the house, but at least with people that do live in the house we can have a little bit of fun, have a few drinks, and yeah, it's all about balance. I don't want to spend my Friday night doing loads of work or writing more notes. I want to be a bit social and get out of my room mainly, just, you know, chill in the living room and play some games. So yeah, I'm excited for that. But like I said, I'm gonna go to the gym now. Today is a full body day, which I'm so excited about. They're like my favorite at the moment. And also for my outfit, both my sports bra and leggings are from Fabletics, and then this hoodie is just from Champion. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, a nice hot bath just sounds so good right now, so I'm gonna do that and then see when the rest of the house are free to hang out.